Good evening, everybody. Your favorite president is here with a very big announcement. Very big. But first, before the fake news starts screaming, yes, I'm wearing a disguise. And yes, it's incredible. Very authentic, very methodic. Sherlock Holmes would be jealous, probably. So here's what happened. You may have heard about the scams, or as I like to call them, the Somali scams. Billions with a B stolen from the American taxpayer. Empty daycares, fake autism clinics, feeding our future. They say they weren't feeding anybody. Not a single child got a chicken nugget. They billed the government for 18 million meals and served zero meals. I've thrown birthday parties with more food than these people distributed in 3 years. The whole thing's a disaster. And where did the money go? Great question. Maldives, private villas, overwater bungalows with infinity pools. They're popping champagne on the beach on your dime. By the way, texting each other saying you're going to be the richest 25-year-old, inshallah. 25 years old? I was still getting a small loan from my father at 25. These guys are buying Porsches, Lambos, Mercedes, $100,000 Mercedes, all with the help of a bunch of kids' lunch money, by the way. I mean, it's the greatest heist in American history. And half the time, the getaway car was a luxury SUV paid for by Medicaid. Now, I had my task force on this, run by J.D. Vance, of course. Tremendous guy. Very vicious when you need him to be. I said, JD, you got to be vicious. Vicious like they are. These are bandits, sandbox pirates, and crooks. Crooked like Hillary. Sorry, Hillary. Old habits. And here's the best part. I personally infiltrated their community. That's right. What you're looking at right now, this isn't a costume. This is what I wore. I went in undercover. I checked all the boxes, learned the lingo, and blended right in. And I talked to, well, first of all, let me mention Ilhan Omar. Sorry, Ilhan Omar. I always get confused because she's so far out in space, she might as well work for SpaceX. Anyway, I talked to Ilhan personally, and she told me everything. Everything. The daycare thing, the Medicaid thing, the kickback, autism scams, all of it. She just started talking. I didn't even have to ask. I was disguised, and she fell for it. Can you believe it? I'm nodding along going, yes, yes, very interesting, tell me more. And she did. Very low IQ security on her end, frankly. Extremely low IQ. Then I took off the disguise, and I said, Ilhan, it's me. Your favorite president. The look on her face. I mean, nobody's ever seen anything like it, believe me. And by the way, the autism thing, we cured it. We figured it out. Turned out it was mostly the Tylenol. You know, the is it acetaminophen? Bobby, did I say that right? He says I got it right. Tremendous. Anyway, the point is, Maha and the team figured it all out, all of it. And I got to give a very special shout out to Nick Shirley, Detective Nick Shirley. Some people call him a YouTuber, but I call him a patriot. This man went to Minneapolis with a hoodie that said Quality Learning Center because these geniuses stole $250 million and couldn't spell the word learning on the front of their own building. $250 million and no spell check. I said that to Nick. I said, Nick, how is this possible? And he said, sir, it's worse than you think. There are hundreds of these places, hundreds. And half of them are just empty rooms with a folding chair and a disconnected phone. Very sad, very criminal. And frankly, none of this would have been possible without Nick. Tremendous talent, sidekick energy, but main character results. I actually told him he could be my guy. Like a Robin situation, except I'm better than Batman because I'm real and I have nuclear weapons. 98 people charged, 64 convicted. Tampon Tim Walz, who was governor during all of this, by the way. And let's not forget that he had to drop his whole re-election campaign because the state turned into a crime scene on his watch. Whistleblowers told him and he fired the whistleblower. Very innocent, Tim. Very normal behavior. So the Somali scams are over, folks. The pirates have been caught. The villas in the Maldives are empty. The Porsches are getting repossessed. And your favorite president, who went undercover, by the way, which no other president has ever done, not even close, is cleaning it all up. Bigger, better, and stronger than ever before. God bless America. Oh, and learn how to spell learning, would you? It's not that hard.